Okay, hello Ace family. Welcome to the silicone sealants section. There's a few different products here. A lot of it's fairly similar. It looks like we have a lot. There's a lot of color differences. There's a lot more that we can order. So if a customer is looking for something specific for their project, by all means, we're not afraid to go ahead and bring those in. When it comes to silicone sealants, that we have here, there's a few options. So there's what are called window and door sealants, and then there's what are called bed or not bed and bath, sink and bath, like kitchen and bath. That's the word I'm looking for. Kitchen and bath sealants over here. So from here forward, these are more or less window and door silicone sealants. And then these right here are for your kitchen and bath applications. They have higher resistance to mold and mildew where the moisture is going to linger around. And anyway, you don't want it to come off. The window and door are going to be made for huge temperature swings, and make sure that they stretch in the heat and shrink in the cold, but don't give in and crack. So we kind of have the least expensive ones here, kind of the good starting off. You just need something cheap or inexpensive. And then the Dynaflex is kind of something better. We've got a few more color options, from black, gray to your tanned, almond, clay, white, and clear. White and clear is going to be the most common and most dominant silicone sealant. And then for the best application, we have the GE stuff, and it's the same thing, white and clear. Then we've got almond and tan, gray and black, and all that other good stuff. On the bottom here, we have a painter's caulk. That's for patching little nail holes, filling everything that painters need to make sure that the paint looks good on top. And then we also have a white fast drying tube here, and it's kind of a painter's caulk as well that dries super quick. One of the most common questions that we get from customers is, can I paint over this? And some of these you can, some of these you can't. This is something where don't be afraid to read the label, especially with how cold it gets here. Sometimes there's a certain temperature that you have to be to apply most of this stuff. It's going to say to, make sure it's clean of dust and dirt and that stuff, but some of these it's got to be 30, 35 degrees above freezing in order to apply. And some of them aren't, so that can be a question sometimes, but really it's can I paint over this? And the customer usually knows if they're going to have to or not. And so that's a very common question to expect. In addition to what we have down here, we have a contractor that loves this quad sealant for when he's installing the windows, so we carry it for him because he likes that. We've got the white and clear, but that's why we've got that there. The stuff that's not the silicone sealant, we've got these two products here by Sashco, and this company makes great products, super high quality, and they just work. This one is the more popular product for our store. It's a clear sealant that's paintable, but you can even apply this. I mean, if you've got a huge gutter issue that you're trying to get sealed up and you can't get the water out, this will actually be a product that you can apply under the water when it's wet, when it's able to be applied. So there's a lot of flexibility in this if a customer has an emergency. The big stretch, if you've got a separation in a building or something where you just can't get regular sealants to hold, this stuff just stretches, and that's what it does. Very impressive Sashco company as well. Very good products. Then we've got on top, we've got smaller squeeze tubes of most of those products, and then we have the Flex Seal family of products with the gallons up top along with our back stock. Customers ask a lot, do these things really work? I mean, I see them all the time, and yes, sometimes TV products are a little gimmicky, maybe not the highest quality. The Flex Seal stuff does an amazing job. We've had super good luck with everything that we've sold, and it's very popular for us. So yes, great luck. It's worked great. Moving on over here, we've got a few specific caulk tools up top so that customers can help finish the job on whatever they're doing. We have a variety of sealants so that you can cap the end of your cut open caulk tube so you don't have to waste it. And then we've got spray foam insulation here. So these are meant to be used with the gun. Professionals usually have that if they're going through a ton of it. Very familiar with that. That's not uncommon to buy by the case, so definitely have bulk discounts on that. We've got spray foam that mice won't chew through, mice and insects won't chew through, pest block, and then we're currently in a transition from the Great Stuff to the GE brand spray foam, but it's all the same. You've got gaps and cracks, the window and door, and the big gap. If you spray the big gap or the gaps and cracks in a window or a door, you risk bowing that door so it won't shut, or bowing the window so it could even break the window. That's why they have a less aggressive window and door frame so that you can still get it sealed around and not have any issues with it whatever you're installing it against. We've got our clear and white bathroom caulk right here, and then in the middle we have a concrete sealer. I'm just gonna go ahead and bend down because I'm gonna have to, but this is the stuff that they would put in cracks on the cement to help seal that from dirt. So there's a DAP version, there's an ACE version, and then we have gutter and flashing sealants here too. And then we've got a whole variety of caulk guns. Most folks are looking for something inexpensive, and that's most of these. If someone does want something nice, this is the highest end gun that we have. It is very high quality, and what makes it nice is you get a good lever action. It's nice and consistent when you squeeze the trigger, and when you let off, it won't keep dripping the caulk out, or the silicone out, when you let off, when you're all done. Sometimes if you get a cheaper gun, it'll tend to drip after you set it down for a little bit. So that's kind of what makes them nice. I think that pretty much sums them up. If hopefully that's helpful to you, and as always, ask if you have any questions.